Hey, thanks for joining us today for our 14th Proverbs Post. Today we start a brand new reading of the book of Proverbs again. It's April the 1st, and we're going to be looking at this month talking about bad choices. Now, as you've already read and seen, the book of Proverbs is filled with examples of bad choices that people make. Let me just start out with today, a part of today's reading. I'm going to be reading out of the NLT. And notice right out of the gates in chapter 1, talking about the Proverbs, it says their purpose is to teach people wisdom and discipline, to help them understand the insights of the wise. Their purpose is to teach people to live disciplined and successful lives, to help them do what is right, just, and fair. These proverbs will give insight to the simple, knowledge and discernment to the young. Let the wise listen to these proverbs and become even wiser. Let those with understanding receive guidance by exploring the meanings of these proverbs and parables, the words of the wise and their riddles. So, as the writer says, he's talking about laying out for us a book that's filled with all kinds of wisdom, as we've noted. And he says, following these, we're able to prevent lots of problems. It's able to give us wisdom. It's able to show us what's right, what's just, what's fair. So make the good choice, make the right choice. And so as we look through this and we start talking about bad choices this month, don't get led astray. Don't get down the path. That's why right in the very beginning at verse 8, my child, listen, the father says, when he corrects you, and don't neglect your mother's instruction. Don't make a bad choice. Don't run off with those who are going to lead you astray, but stick with God, stick with his word. So let me encourage you again, just keep reading a chapter a day. If you skip a day or a couple days, you forget, you get behind, don't worry about it. Just pick up on the day that you're reading that day, like today, April the 1st, begin reading on April 1, chapter 1, and just follow each time. Thanks for joining us today. Join us again next week for our next Proverbs Post.